Breaking news: Avdiivka remains out of Vladimir Putin's reach. Within 2 months of Russia's attack on Avdiivka, the Ukrainian city keeps Putin's forces at arm's length. Control resource transfers. The Russian forces appear to be exhausted from counterattacks and are looking for new ways to take control of Avdiivka. They aren't giving up just because their offense is decreasing. While shifting their focus to the southeast and south of Ukraine, Russian forces intend to surround Avdiivka rather than assault it directly. An innovative night fighting attack drone will be put into action. The Ukrainian supply lines leading into Avdiivka could be cut off by these UAVs. Russian tanks and infantry attacks have been going on for months, and the garrison may still have to pull back. Avdiivka may be able to stay alive if the Ukrainian forces could replicate their success with the drones. Russian drones would be rendered inoperable through the use of electronic jamming. As the Russian offensive seems to have peaked, the situation has stabilized for the Ukrainian forces in Avdiivka. The amount of operational equipment has been drastically cut, and Russian forces have lost interest in attacking. According to Frontelligence Insight, the logistical situation at Avdiivka has further debilitated Ukrainian troops, according to the Ukrainian intelligence outlet. Russian forces now use FPV drones, even though they previously avoided drone targeting by utilizing nighttime supply routes. Even in the dark, these drones' night vision cameras make forced deployment difficult. The inbuilt camera of an FPV drone can send live video feeds to a variety of devices, including goggles, a headset, mobile phones, or even a laptop. From where the front flies, the user can capture still images or video while seeing their surroundings in first-person perspective. With their radio control, these short-range drones can be utilized as deadly weapons. The 600-mile front line is traversed by thousands of FPV drones deployed by Ukrainian and Russian forces. They may or may not be present at all times. Infrared cameras are not equipped on most drones that are deployed by Russia. The Ukrainian military used this opportunity to their advantage, smuggling in supplies, reinforcements, and ammunition. Disabled soldiers are being recruited by Russia for the Avdiivka deployment. Russia will continue to enlist disabled service members because of their conditions in order to form so-called disabled units. The Russian government's goal is to finish off the unfinished ones. Is it a sign that they intend to eliminate the war survivors? Physicians attested to the validity of the procedure. To improve the process of medical examinations for military recruits, the Russian Ministry of Defense plan changes. It will take into account the risks of a military operation and exclude illnesses that do not significantly impair the capacity to carry out duties related to military service. Assault units inevitably reassign Russian fighters from convalescent regiments who were injured and sent back to the front lines. Neither did they receive proper medical care, nor did they undergo a military medical commission, as stated in reports. In April 2023, Russian soldier Mikhail was wounded by shrapnel, which fractured his leg. Unfortunately, he did not receive the proper medical treatment while in a convalescent regiment. Damage has occurred to the ligaments and the bone. An inflammatory process causes the hole in his leg to grow larger every month. We are currently awaiting his deployment to the front lines with our bags in tow. You can't bring a blender there, and he has 5 stumps for teeth, according to Mikhail's wife. According to her, a traumatologist classified Mikhail as B without conducting an appropriate evaluation. This means that his husband can return to the battlefield and fight for Putin under certain conditions. Doctors allegedly received orders to return crippled troops to the front lines.